CeX. If you're an American football fan, then you knew this one was coming. The latest game in the Madden series, Madden 20. Here in the UK, this game series doesn't often get the attention it deserves due to the domination of the annual release of FIFA. And if you're a fan of FIFA, you'll know when an annual release game is on the horizon, it's not so much about massive alterations to the gameplay as it is about tweaks, updates and improvements, ironing out all the creases of last year's game, but mostly keeping the core gameplay. And sometimes this can bring some benefits and disappointments. So let's talk about what's new. Madden 20 brings a new personalised career mode called Face of the Franchise. After a little customization and creation, you take the place of your own unique college quarterback and play their journey all the way through college football to being drafted by an NFL team. It's an updated version of the old Superstar mode, if you can remember that far back. They've also introduced a new Xfactor Perks system that adds a pretty sick new dynamic to the game. Xfactors are special boosts that you can assign to real-life players and activate them on the field during play. But to save it from, running away and making everyone completely OP, you can only activate these powers in very specific conditions. It balances it pretty well, and the boosts aren't anything crazy, just things like improved momentum so you can tank through defense lines, or temporarily having completely perfect passes, and stuff like that. These are great improvements, and there are some notable upgrades to how smoothly the game runs, for me at least. But contrary to what I said earlier, it feels kind of stale. Like, most annual release games work a little harder to feel fresh, but it just doesn't feel very exciting anymore, and I can't help but feel that maybe I'm growing away from Madden. This isn't helped by the small, seemingly easily fixable gripes that this game carries. For one, the microtransactions model means that if you want to build a competitive team, you will have to invest either a good amount of money or an insane amount of time. It's the same old loot box drop rate issue, and although it's not as severe as it was in Madden 19, I can say you won't like it. I hate some of the animations too. Some player-specific animations activate whether you want them to or not, spending valuable game time on what doesn't need to be there. Every second counts, and when a quick pass is replaced with the player stopping, setting, looking around and all that, it's hugely frustrating. And it can't be skipped either. And speaking of what should be simple, the controls have become really overcomplicated over the years. I should just be able to hit one button to do a pass. I'm going to give this game 3 out of 5 stars. If you're a fan of the series, you're going to enjoy this one as well. Maybe not as much as your favourite, but you'll love it. But if you've never played one before, then this probably isn't the one to get started with. What did you think of Madden 20? Let us know in the comments below, and for all the latest movies and games, visit us in store or at webuy.com. See you next time.